Hello and welcome. My name is John Pila and this is Politicos. Before I tell you the topic today, first let's check out interesting tweets. Welcome back. So this episode number 9, our topic is going to be why is political empowerment important? And the context of this is political empowerment basically, as I understand it, is being able to allow every person, and including every person who is part of a country, to be able to participate in a democracy and decision-making processes. So being able to move people either by information or giving them the capacity and the resources to be able to participate in those decision-making processes. And this is what we are talking about. Why is political empowerment important? Political empowerment enables citizens to be able to demand for more accountability from their leaders, from the people they have handed the opportunity and the responsibility to be their leaders, especially in an election process. So political empowerment, and the importance of it is that you are able to empower the citizens to be able to know what is the responsibility of the MCA, what is the responsibility of the women rep, what is it we are supposed to expect from these leaders once we have chosen them and we have elected them into these different positions. So it is important that the citizens demand more accountability from the political leaders and the politicians and the leaders that they have elected to represent them. Political empowerment also gives citizens an opportunity to understand democratic exercises, and this is important. One of them being an election. Why is it important? The other being public participation in matters to do with decision-making processes that are going either before the county assembly or before the national assembly, taking part in those policy-making processes where people are called upon to give their views and their opinions on different policies that are going to be then moved to become law and to be followed as laws and policies. So understanding these democratic exercises is an important thing that political empowerment plays a role in. And so the citizens should be able to understand that this is the reason why political empowerment is so important in their lives, that they need to understand these different democratic exercises that happen in our country. Political empowerment is important because if the citizens are politically empowered, they are able to vote and to make better judgment of their leaders, and especially when they go to elections. It is important that they make the right decision on who they choose to vote, and they have a clear conscience of why they are choosing for that person. So this is why political empowerment is important. They are able to understand that voting and elections have consequences, and so they are able to make the right decision and make a better judgment of the person and the different leaders they decide to elect into positions. The other reason why political empowerment is so important, it's because it's able to breed new leaders. In our country, we need to see the emergence of more leaders other than the ones that we know of already. We need to see a crop of new leaders coming up, and especially even the young people. We want to see new leaders coming in and deciding, you know what, I'm going to run for this political seat. And that is why political empowerment is important. It's able to give that opportunity to any ordinary citizen to be able to know that they can be able to run for a political seat, and they're able to become new leaders that people can look up to and people can elect and even decide to for them to represent them. Political empowerment is important to the citizens because it's able to reduce voter apathy. Not everybody goes to election, not everybody is interested to go and cast their vote, even though they are eligible to vote. So political empowerment comes to fill that gap. Why? Because now you are able to understand the importance of why your vote counts, your individual vote counts. And so it reduces that voter apathy, where voter apathy is the lack of interest in taking or in participating in the election process and in casting a vote. And so it's important that every election that people go out to vote in large numbers. Why? Because this gives an opportunity and a chance to new leaders to be able to take up the positions of elected positions and leadership to be able to represent the people. And now we have come to the end of this particular episode number 9, and our topic has been why political empowerment is important. Remember, the discussion does not have to end with me. I want to hear what you have to say. So leave a comment. I want to read and understand what it is and what perspective you have on this particular topic. And now I want to leave you with bold statements of the week.